We are living in a simulation. Okay, maybe not literally, but the artificial intelligence tools that have been quietly released over the last few months are so advanced, so capable, and so easy to use, that they genuinely feel like cheat codes for real life. You have heard of ChatGPT. But what if I told you there are tools out there right now that can clone your voice perfectly in 60 seconds? Tools that can read a 100-page PDF and turn it into a professional, two-person podcast you can listen to on your commute? Tools that can generate a radio-quality pop song from scratch in under 10 seconds? Or build a fully functioning, beautiful website while you wait in line for your morning coffee? Today, I am going to walk you through 10 AI tools that are so powerful, they will fundamentally change how you work, how you create, and how you learn. Some of these are completely free. Some of them are already being used by millions of people around the world. And a few of them are actively terrifying entire industries. Whether you are a student, a professional, a content creator, or just someone who wants to save time and do more, these tools are for you. So let us get into it. Here are the 10 AI tools you absolutely need to know about. Number 1 on our list is Google's best-kept secret, NotebookLM. If you are a student, a researcher, a professional, or just someone who hates reading long, boring documents, this tool is going to completely change your life. NotebookLM is not just a chatbot. It is a personalized AI research assistant that works exclusively with your documents. Here is how it works. You upload your source materials, PDFs, lecture notes, Google Docs, websites, or even YouTube video links. The AI reads every single word of everything you give it, and it becomes a genuine expert on your specific content. You can then ask it questions, get summaries, and have it generate study guides or timelines, all grounded in your actual documents. But the feature that has gone absolutely viral, the one that makes people's jaws drop when they first see it, is called Audio Overview. With a single click, NotebookLM takes your dry, dense, boring textbook or research paper and generates a highly engaging, two-person podcast about the material. Two AI hosts will literally have a conversation, banter back and forth, make jokes, and break down complex topics in a way that is genuinely entertaining and easy to understand. You can listen to it while you drive, work out, or cook dinner. NotebookLM is made by Google, it is completely free to use, and it is without a doubt one of the most useful AI tools ever created for learning and research. Number 2 is Perplexity AI, and if you are still using Google Search as your primary research tool, I genuinely feel sorry for you. We all know the frustration. You Google a simple, direct question and you are immediately buried under 4 sponsored ads, a featured snippet that does not actually answer your question, 3 SEO-optimized blog posts that make you scroll for 5 minutes before getting to the point, and a recipe story about someone's grandmother before you finally find the answer you needed. It is exhausting. Perplexity fixes all of this. It is an AI-powered answer engine that reads the internet in real time and gives you exactly what you asked for: no ads, no fluff, no scrolling. You ask a question, and it gives you a clean, well-organized answer. But here is what separates Perplexity from just asking ChatGPT. Perplexity cites every single source it uses. Every fact comes with a numbered footnote you can click to verify the original article, study, or website. This means you get the speed of AI with the credibility of real sources. Perplexity has grown to over 30 million monthly users and processes hundreds of millions of searches every single month. It is available as a free app on your phone and as a browser extension. Once you start using it, you will genuinely wonder how you ever survived with regular search. Number 3 is Consensus AI, and this one is specifically for anyone who needs more than just a web search. This is for people who need the actual science. Here is the problem with most AI tools when it comes to health, medicine, nutrition, psychology, or any scientific topic. They will confidently give you an answer that sounds authoritative but is actually based on outdated information, blog posts, or worse, completely made up. This is known as hallucination, and it is a serious problem when you need accurate, evidence-based information. Consensus solves this completely. It is an AI-powered academic search engine connected directly to a database of over 200 million peer-reviewed scientific papers. When you ask Consensus a question, it does not search the web. It searches through real clinical trials, real studies, and real academic journals. Let us say you ask, does intermittent fasting actually help with weight loss? Consensus reads the actual studies, synthesizes the findings, and gives you a precise answer along with a consensus meter, a visual indicator showing exactly what percentage of the scientific literature agrees, disagrees, or is inconclusive. It then lists the specific papers it used so you can read them yourself. If you are a student writing a research paper, a medical professional, a journalist, or just someone who wants the actual truth about a health or science topic, consensus is not optional. It is mandatory. Number 4 is Suno AI, and I want to be very clear about something before I explain this tool. The music industry is genuinely terrified of what Suno can do. Suno is an AI music generator. But calling it just a music generator is like calling a Ferrari just a car. Suno creates full, complete, radio-quality songs from a simple text prompt. And I do not mean a generic background beat. I mean a full song with professional vocals, a catchy chorus, a bridge, layered instrumentation, and production quality that sounds like it came out of a real recording studio. You type in a description like, an emotional ballad about missing someone you love, with piano and strings, in the style of Adele, and within 10 seconds, Suno generates a complete, original song that will genuinely give you chills. People are already making real money with this. Creators are uploading Suno tracks to Spotify and streaming platforms. YouTubers are using it for background music. Podcasters are generating custom theme songs. And regular people are making personalized songs for birthdays, anniversaries, and just for fun. Suno generates approximately 7 million new songs every single day. That is more music being created in a single week than the entire history of recorded music before the year 2000. You do not need any musical training, any instruments, or any production knowledge. You just need an idea. Number 5 is Udio, and if Suno is the most accessible AI music tool, Udio is the most powerful. While Suno is brilliant for quickly generating songs with minimal input, Udio gives you a level of control over your music that professional producers would envy. You can specify not just the genre and mood, but the exact structure of the song. You can tell Udio when the verse ends and the chorus begins. You can instruct it to add a dramatic key change at the 3-minute mark. You can specify the exact vocal style, raspy, smooth, operatic, or spoken word. The audio quality that Udio produces is, in many cases, almost indistinguishable from real recordings. Independent reviewers have tested Udio tracks against real songs in blind listening tests, and the results are remarkable. For genres like electronic music, ambient soundscapes, and instrumental compositions, Udio is widely considered the best AI music tool available. The combination of Suno and Udio means that for the first time in human history, anyone, regardless of musical talent or financial resources, can create professional quality music. That is a genuinely historic shift in how art is made. Number 6 is ElevenLabs, and I need you to pay close attention to this one, because it changes everything about how we think about audio on the internet. ElevenLabs is the world's leading AI voice platform. They have built a library of over 5,000 AI voices across 70 different languages, and their voices are so realistic, so emotionally nuanced, and so natural sounding that millions of content creators use them every single day for YouTube videos, TikTok content, audiobooks, and podcasts. But the feature that makes ElevenLabs truly extraordinary, and honestly a little bit scary, is voice cloning. You can upload as little as 60 seconds of your own voice speaking naturally, and ElevenLabs will create a perfect digital replica of your voice. The clone captures your accent, your tone, your speech patterns, and even the subtle emotional qualities that make your voice uniquely yours. Once your voice is cloned, you can type any script and have your AI voice read it perfectly. Creators are using this to translate their entire YouTube channel into Spanish, French, German, and Japanese in their own voice. Audiobook narrators are using it to produce books without spending weeks in a recording studio. And businesses are using it to create customer service agents that sound exactly like their human representatives. ElevenLabs is available on a free plan that gives you a generous amount of audio generation every month. It is one of those tools that once you use it, you will never go back. Number 7 is Napkin AI, and this one is specifically for anyone who has ever had to explain a complex idea and struggled to make it visual. We have all been there. You have a brilliant idea, a complex process, or a data-heavy concept that you need to communicate to someone else. You know exactly what you want to say, but turning it into a diagram or a flowchart feels like a completely separate, time-consuming project that requires either graphic design skills or expensive software. Napkin AI solves this instantly. It is a visual storytelling tool that turns plain text into professional diagrams automatically. You simply paste your text, whether it is a paragraph, a list, a process description, or even a full document, into Napkin, and click the spark icon. Within seconds, Napkin reads your text and generates multiple visual options, flowcharts, mind maps, comparison diagrams, timelines, and more. The visuals are beautiful, clean, and professional. You can customize the colors to match your brand, swap between different visual styles with one click, and export your creation directly to PowerPoint, Google Slides, PDF, or PNG. Napkin even supports over 60 languages, so the visuals will match whatever language your text is in. For consultants, teachers, managers, and anyone who regularly creates presentations or reports, Napkin AI is an absolute game changer. Number 8 is Tome, and if you have ever spent 3 hours staring at a blank PowerPoint slide trying to figure out where to start, this tool was made specifically for you. Tome is an AI-powered presentation and document builder that generates complete, polished presentations from a single text prompt. You describe what you need, the topic, the audience, the purpose, and Tome does everything else. Let us say you need to create a business pitch deck for a new mobile app. You type that into Tome, and within about 30 seconds, it generates a complete 10-slide presentation. It writes the headline for each slide, creates the supporting copy, suggests a visual layout, and even generates custom AI images for each slide that match the theme and tone of your pitch. The design is clean, modern, and professional. From there, you can edit any element by simply typing what you want to change. You can ask Tome to make the opening slide more dramatic, or to rewrite the market analysis slide in simpler language, or to add a slide about the competitive landscape. It responds to natural language instructions just like a human designer would. Tome has been used to create everything from startup pitch decks to school presentations to marketing proposals. It is the fastest way to go from idea to polished presentation, and it saves hours of work every single time. Number 9 is Ideogram, and to understand why this tool is so important, I need to tell you about one of the most embarrassing limitations of AI image generation for the past several years. For a long time, AI image generators like Midjourney, DALL-E, and Stable Diffusion had one glaring, almost comical flaw: they could not put readable text on an image. If you asked for a storefront sign that said Joe's Coffee Shop, the AI would give you a sign covered in what looked like alien hieroglyphics. Designers and marketers who wanted to use AI for logos, posters, or any design with typography were completely stuck. Ideogram was built specifically to solve this problem. It is an AI image generator with a core focus on accurate, beautiful typography. You can ask Ideogram to generate a vintage movie poster with the title The Last Horizon in bold serif font, and it will produce exactly that, with the text spelled correctly, styled beautifully, and integrated naturally into the image. Beyond typography, Ideogram produces stunning, highly detailed images across every style: photorealistic, illustrated, cinematic, abstract, and more. It has a free tier that lets you generate a generous number of images per day, and it has become the go-to tool for graphic designers, marketers, and social media creators who need text-on-image designs done quickly and professionally. And finally, number 10 is Gamma, and this one is going to make web developers very nervous. For most people, building a website has always felt like one of those things that requires either a lot of money, a lot of technical skill, or a lot of time. You either hire a developer, wrestle with WordPress for days, or pay for a Squarespace subscription and still spend hours trying to make it look right. Gamma changes all of that. Gamma is an AI-powered creation tool that lets you build beautiful, fully functional websites, presentations, and documents from a simple text prompt, with absolutely no coding required. You describe what you want: a portfolio website for a freelance video editor, or a landing page for a new fitness coaching business, or a company profile document for a startup. Gamma generates the entire thing: the layout, the copy, the visual hierarchy, the color scheme, and the imagery, in under 30 seconds. The output is genuinely impressive. Gamma sites are clean, modern, and mobile optimized by default. And editing them is completely intuitive. You just click on any element and describe what you want to change in plain English. Make this section darker. Move this image to the left. Add a testimonials section here. Gamma is used by entrepreneurs, freelancers, students, and small business owners who need professional-looking digital content without the time or budget for traditional design and development. It is the fastest way to get your ideas online. And there you have it, 10 AI tools that are genuinely changing the way people work, create, and learn in 2025 and beyond. Let me do a quick recap. Notebook LM turns your documents into podcasts. Perplexity replaces Google with a smarter, cleaner answer engine. Consensus gives you real scientific research on demand. Suno and Udio let you create professional music from a text prompt. ElevenLabs clones your voice and speaks in 70 languages. Napkin AI turns your text into beautiful diagrams. Tome builds entire presentations in seconds. Ideogram generates images with perfect typography. And Gamma builds websites and documents from a single sentence. The most important thing I want you to take away from this video is this: you do not need to be a tech expert to use any of these tools. They were all designed for regular people. They are intuitive, they are fast, and most of them are free to start. The people who are going to thrive in the next decade are not necessarily the ones who are the smartest or the most talented. They are the ones who learn to use these tools effectively and build them into their daily workflow. I have put links to all 10 tools in the description below. Go try them out. And if you found this video useful, please hit the like button, it genuinely helps this channel reach more people. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and drop a comment letting me know which tool surprised you the most. I read every single comment. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.